Good evening, everyone. It's me, Gigi Maya, and welcome to the Royal Club community. This is the week ending February 19th, and a lot has happened in the community this week. So, this week we spent a lot of time in the Fancy Bakery. And this bakery, as you may know from my Instagram or Facebook or from my other YouTube videos, that Cynthia and Dave purchased and renovated a building, a three-floor building. The bottom floor is the bakery, bistro, and their offices. They haven't done anything with the second floor, but the third floor they renovated and turned into their loft, which is their living area. It's really very cute. But anyway, so this week we spent a lot of time in the Fancy Bakery. So the owners of the bakery is Fancy and Cynthia, and then they have two of their friends plus a foster son, Eric. Let's see if we can find Eric. Here's Eric. He's staying with Dave and Cynthia right now. They're probably going to adopt him. He's 13 years old, and for a while he was homeless. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. You can catch up on another video or on one of my social media sites. Anyway, so Andrew, you will recognize Andrew. He played Santa back in December, where he somehow fell in love with Angela Carter. And he was trying to pursue her for a while until her husband set him straight. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, anyway, Andrew takes his daughters to breakfast. This is Allison. Oh my God, I just dropped Callista. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, and this is Callista. So he takes Allison and Callista to breakfast at Fancy because he has something to tell them. Now, these girls are very attached to their father. They are definitely daddy's girls. Well, so their mom is Asia, and Asia is one of the very best friends of Cynthia. So Andrew and Asia have been separated and divorced for about 5 years. So it's been just the three of them for a very long time. So he tells them that he's been dating, yes, he's been dating a doctor, and her name is Gabby. Well, it's Gabriella, but he calls her Gabby. So he wants his girls to meet her. He gives them a little bit of background to let them know that yes, she's younger, and yes, she has two children, a son and a daughter, and they happen to be twins. The girls get a little excited, but they don't know how they're going to feel about their father dating. You know, they have a pretty decent relationship with Asia, but they're not quite ready to see their father with someone else. So we'll check that out next week. We'll see how this story develops. And also, in Fancy this week, we had a little bit of drama with Ted and his wife, Kenya, and Rainbow. So, he is in the restaurant waiting for his wife to get off from work when Rainbow comes in and she notices him sitting at the table alone, but she did not pay attention to see that the table was set for two, for him and his wife. So while these two are talking and chatting it up, for some reason she assumed that he was single. Let me give you a quick background. On New Year's Eve 2022, He was alone because his wife was working and their daughter was spending New Year's Eve with Kenya's mom and dad. So, Dave and Cynthia invited him out to a New Year's Eve party at I can't think of the name of the restaurant. Snapshots. So, this lady was super drunk because her and Corey had separated or broken up or whatever. So she was just out on the town. She was super drunk, dancing on tables, buying rounds, just acting a complete fool. Now, while she was living it up and dancing on a table, Ted helped her down from a table to keep her from getting hurt, to keep her from getting kicked out and possibly going to jail. So she assumed that because he was there alone that he was single, which was not the case. So they're chatting it up, and then this broad shows up. I don't mean to call her a broad, but this chick shows up, his wife. And for some reason, she is very heavy-handed in the relationship, in the marriage. She's super jealous and just a little bit insecure. But he tries to reassure her, there's nothing for you to worry about. Do not cause a scene. But her, she does anyway. So there are words between Kenya and Rainbow, and it's really just catty barbs, really. So they start to get a little bit loud. So Rainbow excuses herself to go and pick up her to-go order. So Cynthia decides to come over to the table and tell them, I don't know what kind of family drama you guys got going on, but take it out of my establishment. They apologize. He has to leave to go meet a client because he works from home. He's a consultant. Okay, so as Rainbow is trying to take her to-go order and leave, Missy taps her on the shoulder. Look here, girlfriend. That's my husband. So, Rainbow nicely tells her, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was married. Nothing was going on. He helped me out in distress. But if you touch me again, I'm going to beat your ass. It's plain and simple. So next week or in the next few days, we'll see if she wants to continue down this road with Rainbow. Rainbow has a cute, innocent face, but don't be mistaken. She will beat your ass. So next week we'll see where it goes. We may still be at Fancy Fancy, or we may be at Snapshots, or we may be somewhere else in the community. But be sure to come back next week and see where we are. We're just having fun and playing with our dolls. Thanks for taking time to follow us. So be sure to subscribe and like our videos. Follow us on YouTube. Send me a friend request on what is it, Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, and even TikTok. So just hit us up. Anyway, have a great evening and be blessed and keep playing. Thanks.